Have you ever seen an 80-year-old woman with visible abs? Sounds impossible, right? But it's not. What if we told you your body is quietly losing muscle every night while you sleep, and most seniors don't even know it? And here's the twist. There's one natural remedy that helps fight muscle loss overnight, even without exercise. Let's explore the truth about aging and muscle loss, and why it doesn't have to be your future. You see, the idea that muscle only belongs to the young is a myth. Nobody here is truly 100 years old, but just Google 100-year-old athletes and you'll be amazed. From sprinters to weightlifters, seniors around the globe are proving that strength knows no age. I used to work closely with Amelia, a naturopath, for over 5 years. She kept a single photo on her phone, 2 80-year-old women. One was hunched, overweight, and walked with a cane. The other, she stood tall in workout pants and a crop top, flaunting defined abs. Both were 80, yet their bodies told two very different stories. This isn't just about looking fit, it's about being strong, balanced, and independent in your later years. But sadly, many people never prepare their bodies for aging, and instead spend their final decades in discomfort, relying on others. Here's the science behind it. While you sleep, your body enters a natural fasting state. That means hours go by without food. If your body doesn't have enough stored protein, it starts to break down your muscle to meet its needs, a process known as catabolism. Normally, this isn't a big problem, but as we age, the body's ability to rebuild that lost muscle slows down dramatically. This decline in muscle protein synthesis begins after age 60. What does that mean? Every night your body breaks down a little muscle, and by morning, there's not enough recovery. Over time, the losses add up. This repeated cycle leads to sarcopenia, the age-related loss of muscle and strength. And this goes far beyond just feeling weaker. Did you know that by the time this video ends, an estimated 38 older adults will have been admitted to hospitals due to falls caused by muscle loss? This epidemic is robbing seniors of their independence and mobility, often without them realizing it. Even if you feel fine today, you may have already lost 33% of your muscle mass by age 60. You might still climb stairs or carry groceries, but internally, your muscles could be shrinking and weakening. As a natural health expert, I'm here to offer you real body-supportive solutions. Today, we're covering 11 simple and affordable remedies proven to combat age-related muscle decline. And listen closely. Number 1 on this list is more powerful than many prescription drugs. In a clinical study from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, this natural remedy helped maintain muscle mass even without exercise. Let's begin with number 11, bone broth or beef gelatin. More than just a warm, comforting drink, high-quality bone broth and beef gelatin can help you preserve muscle mass, especially when taken before bed. They're rich in type 1 and 2 collagen, crucial for your body's ability to maintain healthy joints, connective tissue, and muscle. They're also loaded with the amino acids, glycine, and proline, which are essential for muscle repair, reducing nighttime inflammation, and promoting better sleep. Why is that important? Because most of your body's muscle regeneration actually happens while you sleep. That means glycine not only helps your muscles recover, but also helps you sleep better, which is something many seniors struggle with. And unlike many protein shakes or heavy dinners, gelatin-based drinks are incredibly easy to digest. 1 cup of bone broth or a warm herbal tea with a spoonful of gelatin delivers targeted nutrition without bloating or discomfort. Perfect for those who can't eat large meals at night. But make sure you choose slow-cooked bone broth or unsweetened gelatin with no added sodium, MSG, or artificial flavors. Those additives could do more harm than good. Want to try it tonight? Simply stir 1 tablespoon of clean gelatin into warm water or tea before bed, or sip a warm cup of bone broth an hour before sleep. This small evening habit can have a massive impact on your mobility, strength, and independence. And now, let's gently transition into something even more surprising. What if I told you the next natural solution not only protects your muscles, but might also reverse the damage caused by age-related muscle loss? To build on the restorative power of bone broth and gelatin we discussed earlier, let's explore a creamier, more filling option that's equally potent, especially for those evening hours when your body enters its prime recovery phase. At number 10, we have cottage cheese, a humble yet powerful ally for seniors looking to preserve muscle mass overnight. Why is it so effective? Because it's rich in casein, a slow-digesting protein that steadily feeds your muscles for up to 8 hours while you sleep. Think of it as a time-release protein, gently nourishing your body throughout the night when you're not eating. A half cup of cottage cheese delivers about 13 grams of high-quality protein, along with calcium, B vitamins, and tryptophan, an amino acid that promotes relaxation and enhances sleep quality. This combination makes it a near-perfect pre-bedtime snack. It doesn't just help you rest more deeply, it supports overnight muscle repair and leaves you feeling less stiff and more energized in the morning. In fact, a study published in the British Journal of Nutrition found that older adults who consumed casein-rich foods, like cottage cheese before bed, showed a 31% increase in muscle-building activity during the night compared to those who went to bed on an empty stomach. That's a pretty compelling reason to keep a tub of cottage cheese in your fridge now. Some seniors may avoid dairy out of concern for digestion, but here's some good news. Cottage cheese is relatively low in lactose, and when eaten in small amounts, it's usually well tolerated even by those with mild sensitivities. To get the full benefit, consider eating half a cup of plain low-fat cottage cheese 30 to 60 minutes before bedtime. If the texture feels a bit bland, try enhancing it naturally. Stir in a teaspoon of chia seeds for extra fiber and potassium. Add a few slices of banana for a touch of sweetness, or sprinkle on cinnamon for warmth and blood sugar control. Prefer something a little sweeter. A drizzle of raw honey can do the trick, but keep it light to avoid excess sugar. Be cautious of flavored or low-fat varieties that often contain added sugars, gums, and preservatives. Your best bet is plain, organic cottage cheese made from grass-fed milk with as few ingredients as possible. It's pure, clean, and effective now. If you're looking for a plant-based alternative that offers similar benefits with a bonus for your gut, then you'll want to pay close attention to number 9, tempeh. Tempeh is more than a meat substitute. It's a complete protein powerhouse made from fermented soy. This fermentation not only increases its nutritional value, but also makes it easier to digest, especially for older adults who may be more prone to bloating or GI discomfort. Why is this important? Because studies show that older adults who include fermented soy protein in their diets tend to have better protein metabolism and retain more muscle mass compared to those on standard low-protein diets. That's a big deal in the fight against sarcopenia, the age-related decline in muscle. What sets tempeh apart is its rich probiotic content. These beneficial bacteria help rebalance your gut flora, which is often disrupted as we age. A healthy gut supports better absorption of nutrients like magnesium, calcium, and amino acids, all essential for strong muscles and healthy joints. Tempeh also brings a solid dose of plant-based iron, calcium, and magnesium to the table, key players in maintaining muscle contraction, energy production, and joint support. And here's something fascinating. Many experts now believe that combining probiotics with high-protein foods may be one of the most powerful dietary strategies to slow or even reverse muscle loss with age. To get the full benefits of tempeh, preparation matters. Avoid highly processed or deep-fried varieties that come soaked in sauces or additives. Instead, look for organic, minimally processed tempeh with no artificial ingredients. A great starting point is 3 to 4 ounces of lightly steamed or sautéed tempeh, eaten about 1 to 2 hours before bed. Cube it, season with black pepper and turmeric, or pair it with steamed vegetables for a muscle-friendly evening meal. That's easy on digestion and big on results. And while tempeh offers a strong plant-based solution, our next food is equally effective, especially for those who prefer something simple, familiar, and packed with nutrients. Coming up next, why humble hard-boiled eggs might be the unsung hero of senior muscle health. Let's continue our journey toward muscle preservation with one of the simplest yet most overlooked solutions: the humble hard-boiled egg. If cottage cheese and tempeh bring steady muscle nourishment and gut support overnight, then hard-boiled eggs bring compact high-impact strength in a small package. Despite their simplicity, they are one of the most underrated tools seniors can use to support muscle health through the night. One hard-boiled egg delivers approximately 6 grams of complete protein. This isn't just any protein, it's rich in leucine, the amino acid known to ignite muscle protein synthesis, a process that becomes harder to activate as we age. Alongside leucine, eggs also bring essential nutrients like vitamin B12, choline, and selenium, all crucial for nerve function, cellular repair, and metabolic support. These nutrients help not only muscles but also the nervous system, which becomes increasingly important as our balance and coordination naturally decline over time. While dietary cholesterol once gave eggs a bad reputation, modern science has largely cleared that concern. For most people, the cholesterol in eggs does not significantly raise blood cholesterol levels. Instead, it is the overall quality and balance of the diet that plays a more meaningful role. Try having 1 or 2 hard eggs around 30 to 60 minutes before bedtime. They are easy to prepare in advance, simple to digest, and perfect for seniors who may not have a strong appetite in the evening. With minimal effort, you get a powerhouse of nutrients that work through the night to protect your strength. Now, let's move to number 7 on our list: canned sardines in olive oil. This may sound surprising, but canned sardines are one of the most nutrient-dense, affordable, and efficient foods you can eat to support aging muscles. Just one small can packs around 23 grams of complete protein. What makes sardines even more exceptional is their omega-3 fatty acid content, specifically EPA and DHA2 compounds proven to reduce chronic inflammation, one of the biggest contributors to age-related muscle loss. Inflammation wears down tissue slowly and silently, often without dramatic warning signs until mobility is compromised. Omega-3s step in to protect your muscles from this slow burn, making sardines a critical ally in preserving not just strength, but mobility, balance, and even brain health. Now consider the olive oil in which the sardines are packed. This healthy fat slows down digestion, allowing for a steady release of protein throughout the night. It also helps stabilize blood sugar levels and provides long-lasting energy, even while you sleep. This makes sardines a perfect evening snack, filling, restorative, and healing. Beyond protein and omega-3 sardines also offer a boost of calcium and vitamin D for bone health, iron for oxygen delivery, selenium for cellular repair, and B vitamins for energy production. Altogether, they create a nutritional symphony that supports muscle maintenance, cardiovascular health, and neurological function, the trifecta of vitality in our golden years. To incorporate them into your routine, eat half to 1 can about an hour before bed. You can enjoy them straight from the tin, mix them with mustard or lemon on whole grain crackers, or blend them into a protein-rich spread. Just be sure to choose sardines in olive oil, not water or soybean oil, to maximize the muscle-protecting benefits. Up next, Greek yogurt. Food number 6. As we age, many people feel tempted to remove dairy from their diets entirely, but that can be a mistake. Not all dairy is created equal, and Greek yogurt stands out as a powerhouse for senior muscle health. Why? It contains casein protein, the same slow-digesting kind found in cottage cheese, but often in a creamier, more palatable form. Casein slowly delivers amino acids to the muscles over a 6 to 8 hour window, making Greek yogurt a prime choice before bedtime. This continuous supply is critical when the body enters its nightly repair mode. In addition to protein, Greek yogurt brings calcium, B vitamins, magnesium, and even probiotics into the picture. These nutrients work together to reinforce multiple systems. Calcium and magnesium support bone strength and muscle contraction. B vitamins help generate energy, and probiotics ensure your gut can absorb these vital nutrients efficiently, since nutrient absorption often declines with age. This makes Greek yogurt even more important. And there's more. Greek yogurt contains tryptophan, an amino acid that aids sleep. So not only does it feed your muscles, but it also improves sleep quality, a 2-in-1 benefit that becomes increasingly essential as restlessness often creeps into later years. To maximize benefits, choose plain unsweetened Greek yogurt. Aim for 1/2 to 1 cup about 30 to 60 minutes before bed. Avoid sugar-packed flavored varieties, which can spike blood sugar and promote inflammation. For added flavor and longevity, stir in a few walnuts, flax seeds, or a drizzle of raw honey. As we transition to the next section, keep in mind, building muscle after 60 isn't just about protein. It's about choosing the right types of protein at the right time and pairing them with nutrients that enhance absorption, reduce inflammation, and support recovery. Ready to discover the next simple food that supports strength, stamina, and sleep? Let's talk about tuna in olive oil land. Why this pantry staple might be the most powerful bite you haven't fully appreciated yet. To carry forward the momentum we built from our discussion on tuna, let's now dive deeper into how the right bedtime nutrition can serve as a silent force rebuilding your strength while you sleep. At number 5, tuna in olive oil stands as a surprisingly powerful ally in muscle preservation. Though not your typical midnight snack, it has a strategic role for seniors aiming to stay strong and independent well into their later years. Tuna is loaded with lean protein, and more importantly, it's rich in leucine, the key amino acid that flips the switch on muscle protein synthesis. Our sensitivity to leucine declines with age, making it even more critical to supply enough of it, especially during the overnight fast when the body does most of its repair work. A few forkfuls of this nutrient-dense fish deliver what your body craves after sunset. But here's where it gets even more intriguing. When packed in olive oil instead of water, tuna offers a dual advantage. Olive oil's monounsaturated fats slow digestion, which extends the time amino acids circulate in your bloodstream. That means your muscles receive a steady stream of nourishment throughout the night. Think of it as a gentle foredrip of healing fuel working quietly while you sleep. A 2020 study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition backed this up. Older adults who consumed a combination of high-protein, omega-3 rich foods before bed saw a 34% increase in overnight muscle protein synthesis. Even better, this group experienced lower inflammation markers, improved vitamin D absorption, and reported waking with less stiffness and more energy. To tap into these benefits, eat about half a can of tuna packed in olive oil 30 to 60 minutes before bedtime. For a more satisfying snack, pair it with a few slices of cucumber or whole grain crackers. Want extra flavor? Add a sprinkle of sea salt or a squeeze of lemon. Just steer clear of heavy sauces and mayonnaise, which may disrupt digestion and impact your sleep. Here's a little-known truth. Tuna is one of the richest natural sources of leucine among all whole foods. And when we talk about sarcopenia, the gradual age-related decline in muscle mass, adequate leucine intake, especially in the evening, could be the secret to slowing that loss. So don't think of tuna as just a snack. Think of it as a strategy. Which brings us to number 4, turmeric milk, a golden drink that nourishes muscle and soothes the body from within. If you're looking for a nighttime ritual that does more than help you relax, warm milk with turmeric may be the healing tonic you need. For seniors, this combo is a triple threat. It supports overnight muscle recovery, strengthens bones, and quiets inflammation. First, milk naturally contains casein, a slow-digesting protein that feeds your muscles for up to 8 hours. This is ideal for anyone over 60 whose body is more vulnerable to muscle breakdown overnight. Milk also brings calcium and vitamin D to the table, both vital for muscle contraction and skeletal integrity. But the real magic happens when you add turmeric. This golden spice contains curcumin, one of nature's most powerful anti-inflammatory compounds. Inflammation is a major contributor to muscle damage and joint discomfort in older adults. By reducing that chronic low-grade inflammation, turmeric helps speed up recovery and preserves your ability to move comfortably and freely. A 2022 study published in Nutritional Neuroscience revealed that seniors who drank a protein-rich beverage containing turmeric experienced 32% higher rates of muscle protein synthesis, reported reduced joint pain, and enjoyed better sleep quality. That's the kind of transformation that matters. Worried about lactose? Don't be. Fortified plant-based milks like soy or pea milk can be just as effective. The key is to make sure the milk you choose contains added calcium and protein. Pairing turmeric with black pepper enhances curcumin's absorption, so don't skip that pinch. To prepare, warm up 1 cup of your milk of choice dairy or fortified plant-based. Stir in 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric, add a dash of black pepper, and if you prefer a touch of sweetness, a small drizzle of honey works well. Drink it slowly, about 30 to 45 minutes before bed, and allow its calming warmth to ease you into a deeper, more restorative sleep. As we move forward, you'll see how a few more surprising foods, including one humble nut and a green you probably have in your fridge, can further transform your overnight muscle repair strategy. Page 5. Final section. We've already seen how turmeric milk soothes joints and promotes deeper rest, but if you're serious about muscle protection while you sleep, then the final 5 nighttime foods are absolutely essential. Page 3. Almond butter, the muscle shield in a spoon. Despite its rich, creamy texture, almond butter is often overlooked when it comes to overnight muscle nourishment, but this humble pantry item delivers exactly what your aging body needs to repair and rebuild as you sleep. Packed with plant-based protein, healthy fats, magnesium, and vitamin E, almond butter works on multiple levels. The healthy fats slow down digestion, which gives your muscles a slow release. Fuel source throughout the night. The magnesium calms your nervous system and eases muscle tension, helping you sleep more deeply and reducing nighttime cramps or early morning stiffness. A 2020 study in nutrients found that older adults who consumed almond fat before bed retained 17% more nitrogen, a key marker of muscle preservation. They also had significantly lower cortisol, the stress hormone known to break down muscle during sleep. And let's not forget vitamin E, a powerful antioxidant that helps repair tissue and rebuild lean muscle. How to use it. Just 1 tablespoon about 30 minutes before bed is plenty. You can enjoy it straight from the spoon, spread on apple slices, or paired with whole grain toast or seed crackers. Important tip: always choose natural almond butter with no added sugars, oils, or fillers. Stir it well and avoid commercial brands loaded with hydrogenated oils or gums. They cancel out the benefits and can even spike your blood sugar. It's a no-cook, no-cleanup solution for seniors with low evening appetite who still want to support muscle strength. Just a spoonful can provide powerful overnight nourishment. Number 2, tart cherry juice muscle recovery in a glass. Let's talk about one of the most underrated drinks for overnight recovery, tart cherry juice. Why is it so effective? Because it's packed with melatonin and antioxidants, the key compounds that promote better sleep and faster muscle healing. Tart cherry juice contains anthocyanins, natural plant compounds that reduce inflammation and oxidative stress, 2 of the biggest causes of muscle loss as we age. It also naturally boosts melatonin levels, encouraging deeper, more restorative sleep. In a 2019 study published in the Journal of the International Society of Sports Nutrition, adults over 50 who drank tart cherry juice every night experienced a 33% drop in morning soreness, a 15% improvement in sleep quality, antioxidant levels, and better melatonin production. To get the most out of this remedy, drink 4 to 6 ounces of 100% tart cherry juice, unsweetened, 30 to 45 minutes before bed. If it's too strong, dilute with water or a splash of lemon juice. This simple habit can ease muscle aches, improve sleep, and make mornings feel lighter. It's a small glass with big benefits. And now, the most powerful food on our list. Number 1. Whey protein. You may have never thought of drinking a protein shake at night, but research confirms whey protein before bed is one of the most effective ways to preserve muscle mass after 60 amperes. Clinical trial published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that seniors who consumed whey protein at night had greater muscle mass and strength retention than those who took no protein, or even those using medications. Why is it so effective? Leucine, the amino acid that triggers muscle growth, is especially concentrated in whey. Whey is rapidly absorbed, making it ideal for seniors whose bodies enter a fasting state during sleep. It helps prevent catabolism, the nighttime breakdown of muscle tissue. Here's how to take it. Mix 25 to 30 grams of high-quality whey isolate with water or unsweetened almond milk 30 to 45 minutes before bed. Avoid sugar-laden shakes. Instead, flavor with cinnamon or a drop of vanilla. If you're lactose intolerant, use a hydrolyzed whey or lactose-free isolate. You'll still get the benefits without the discomfort. This isn't just a supplement, it's a tool, a clinically proven way to keep your strength, mobility, and independence intact as you age. Final thoughts? By now, you've discovered that protecting your muscle doesn't require expensive supplements or intense workouts. Sometimes, it starts with something as simple as warm turmeric milk or a spoonful of almond butter. Each of these 9 nighttime foods plays a critical role in recovery, strength, and cellular repair while you sleep. But remember, consistency is key. Choose 1 or 2 of these options. Try them this week and watch how your energy, strength, and clarity begin to shift. Tell us in the comments, which of these are you going to try first? If you found this video helpful, click like. And if you want more science-backed advice on aging well, subscribe to Senior Health Boost and turn on the bell so you never miss out. We're here to help you age smarter, stronger, and with purpose. See you in the next video.